everybody, it's Kristin. So this morning I wanted to do a little bit of a demo for you. I am by no means, as I've said before, a professional makeup artist or anything like that. But I wanted to kind of show you a technique that I used for my kind of hooded eyes to put color in the outside corner and into the crease. When I was first learning how to do that, I would almost always, and I still do that, get it out too far. And then that really would make my eyes appear really kind of dragged down instead of lifted up. So I was talking to my friend Erica. She does videos, and I was talking to her on Twitter as well about this technique and about this brush, and I thought, well, maybe this would make a good video. So I'm going to do that for you now. I already have on my face today because I have I'm in the Optimist Club here locally, which is kind of like Rotary or Lions, that kind of thing. But everything that we do is kind of for the youth of the community. And today we have a bike rodeo, which means that all the kids come and they do skills tests and we check their bikes and we give away prizes. And every child that comes gets a free bike helmet. So I have that this morning, which is why on a Saturday I'm up at whatever time it is. I don't even know. I think it's like 6:30. I have to be there at 7:30. So anyway, so today I used my Misha Perfect cover because of the SPF in it. And so I already have that on. I have my Laura Mercier mineral powder. I have this blush, which I ripped off the color of a long time ago. It's Bare something, but it's by the L'Oreal True Match. It's in the warm line, if you can see at the bottom. I like it. Don't look at my nails, they need to be redone. But today, usually what my job is fitting the helmets on the kids. And there's all those straps and the pull and the straightening, and you guys know. So I decided there's no point in doing my nails when I was just going to ruin them. So that's what it looks like. You guys probably don't even care about that, so we'll move on, shall we? Okay, so I already primed my lids with Painterly Paint Pot. And today I'm going to use my Hourglass Duo in Gypsy, which looks like this. You don't need to have a bunch of colors. I also have this palette out. Sometimes I like to use a little soft brown or wedge, if I don't feel like it's transitioned well enough. And then, of course, I'll use Brulee as my highlight. So I'm just going to lay down the base color, and I'm using my Smashbox number 7 brush that I love so much. But you could use a 239 or anything like that. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid. I'm in, like, you can tell what I just did is fast mode. I put it on both sides and then I go from one to the other, and you know. I feel like I need to pull my bangs out of my face. So the reason that I use the Misha Perfect cover is because I'm scared of the sunscreen, you guys. I don't want to break out. I'm really scared. I know I'm supposed to use it, but the Misha has SPF of 42 in it, and I talked about that when I did my review. So yeah, that's why I wore that. Okay, I am going to put a little wedge into the crease. I'm just using I'm all Smashbox today, apparently. Smashbox number 3, number 10. Just a fluffy, like a 224. Just to give a little transition. Oops, closed my thing. So the key here, like I said, is that you don't want to go, like, it's kind of like your eyebrow thing. You don't want to go much past your eye, or it makes everything look all droopy. Just not a good look for anyone, hooded eyes or not. Okay, so the brush that I found that worked best for me when I was learning how to do this was the, this is the Sigma version of the 275 from MAC. But any sort of fluffy, angled, see how it's both fluffy and angled, and it has a piece of my hair in it. So I would put that in the darker color tap it off. And then basically, I wonder if I should zoom you guys in a little bit. Oh, we know how I love the zoomed in. Basically, I just stamp it where I want it to be. Okay? And then stamp it here. Got a little high, got a little, okay? So then I'm going to turn it and bring the color in. Okay, oh, I got out of control there. If you have a color that's really pigmented like this Gypsy is, then I just wiped off the brush, and you can use this one to blend with. I generally will grab a different brush to blend, but you can certainly use this one. So see how I was telling Erica, I still sometimes get it too far out, but. So if you grab a little more color, the key of this, I think, is the stamping part of it. I'm in love with this duo, by the way. I have to force myself to not use it every day. Okay. So that always looks a little bit harsh to me, you know, when I'm done. It gives you the placement, but then you just take your fluffy brush and blend it out. I feel like I should do the other eye like too far out so you can see what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna because I don't have time for that. This one's gonna be tricky to make sure that I'm staying in the shot and doing it. So stamp the color. Like that. And I like to bring it in a little as well. I think I did that on the other eye and didn't talk about it. This brush just works really well for getting in the crease. And then, as I always do with some sort of brush, just bring it all together. Okay, I gotta check to make sure I'm not too dark or too much on one side and not on the other. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you guys. I'm gonna throw some eyeliner on and mascara, and I'll be right back. I did want to say too before I come back is that if you want to darken it again, you certainly can just go back over. I was just feeling like I needed it to be a little darker, and again, just stamp the color. The point of this whole thing is that if you just go with like a fluffy kind of crease brush right into your crease with the color on it, that certainly works if you've been doing your makeup forever and ever, and you know you don't have any issues. But if you really want to, if you're really just starting and want to make sure you have the color placed where it should be, you know, that's a good idea. Another brush that you could do that with is the 217. You can that one. This is the one I tend to use more often now than the 275. But you just, again, you can just stamp it, and then blend it in. But if you're using a bigger brush, like this is a Sonia Kashuk crease brush, and you go with the color and you go in there, it's real easy when you're like windshield wiper motioning to get way out here. You know what I'm, is this making any sense? I certainly hope so. So anyway, I decided again just to put a little more color in there. So I just put a little more color on my brush, and then brought that in there. And hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about, that it really lifts your eyes up. And if you have the color out too far, it just really drags your whole face down because it drags your eyes down. I better make myself match. So again, just stamping the color and then bring it in. So I'm sure this is no professional makeup artist situation going on here, but this is what I do for me to make it work. Okay, so I'm going to put on my highlight color, whatnot. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is a finished look. All I did was throw on some, well, I didn't throw it on so much as I put on. Let me move my mirror out of the way. MAC Teddy, which is one of my favorite eyeliners, especially for blue eyes. And then I put on my, and there's a review on coming on this, or maybe in my favorites, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But anyway, the CoverGirl Super Thick Lash Mascara. And then on my lips, I have CoverGirl's Heavenly. Just like that. Looks like that. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope it's not too train wrecky, but I was trying to hopefully got my point across that if you are just starting to do outer V work, and even if you don't have hooded eyes, the 275 is a really great brush to start with as far as helping to get the placement of the color for that kind of outer V into the crease kind of work. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so I hope that you guys are having a good weekend. I'm going to try to get this up for you today yet. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them below. And if you're looking for a good no-bake, world's famous, easiest cheesecake recipe, that's going to be going up on my vlog channel probably tomorrow on Sunday. So I'll list my vlog channel below in case you want to check that out. Lots of fun stuff going on over there on my vlog channel. So like I said, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.